Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is a bit of a different video. But before we do that, guys, make sure you comment down below. This is a giveaway video. Stick around until the end and I'll announce the winner of the previous video. Back to me. I'm going to be talking about why becoming vegetarian has made me a stronger person. And first of all, what this video is not, just before you click off, this is not health related, this is not poop related, and I'm not trying to tell you to save the animals, okay? So it's none of that stuff. So it is a little bit different to maybe all the other videos you will ever see about people becoming vegetarian or vegan or anything like that. That's not what it's about, okay? But make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. I give away money through PayPal 3 times a week. Stay subscribed for that. Also, leave a comment right now if you are also vegetarian or vegan or anything like that. Just leave a comment. Don't be preachy, just leave a comment. But okay, let's let's get into it. First of all, just to get the question out the way, people always ask me, why did you become vegetarian? Just very quickly, I don't like eating dead animals, pretty much, and just for health reasons, my own health reasons. But that's a whole nother story. If you want me to get into that, I will more than happily talk about that in another video. But this video is not about that, okay? This is not what this video is about. This is why being vegetarian made me a stronger person, so stronger willpower and stuff like that. So a few little kind of facts, first of all. About 2% of the population in the UK are veggie, right? So a very, very small percentage of people are vegetarian in the UK. I know in other countries it will be vastly different, and I think it's probably about 5 or 6% over the world, but relatively a tiny proportion of people. So I am the minority when it comes to food. But like, you know, people ask me all the time, and when I mention it, a lot of people, I don't talk about it a lot. It's only when people ask about like what I had, or if I want to go to a restaurant or something, you know, I have to think about, you know, does it have something on the menu that I can actually eat? And so, some places, believe it or not, only have like one thing, which is super frustrating, but a lot of places have loads, okay? But loads of people, they not like argue with me, but they always ask me to give my reasons for doing that, like it's going to be a debate. And I think within if you do anything that is against the majority of people, for example, starting up a YouTube channel or starting a business, the majority of people do not do that. So when they look at it, they think it's weird. They think it's not normal. So for example, people think that I'm not normal because I don't eat meat, which is, for me, it's just crazy. It's just stupid. Just like YouTube, I love doing YouTube. And I would, you know, now I would never have it any other way. But still, people think, you know, that's crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself online? You know, what's the point? It's because I want to do it. It's because I enjoy doing it. It's because it's for me, and it's, of course, you know, YouTube is for you, but it's for me. And there's two kind of main things that it's taught me. The first is willpower, okay? If you've ever had to do something that takes a huge amount of commitment, you'll understand where I'm coming from. And becoming vegetarian was a ginormous shift within my mindset, all right? Because before, to give you an idea, before, big meat eater, I love steak. Like, steak is my favorite food ever. And I would eat meat pretty much definitely 2 times a day, and sometimes even 3, and it would be a lot of it, very little vegetables, very little salad, all that sort of stuff, and it's very unhealthy for me. So for me, it was a ginormous shift, a massive change, not within just what I'm physically doing, but also my mindset of saying I do not need to eat it, right? I do not need to go and do it. There are other options available to me. So that was the first thing. If you ever want to do something substantially different, for example, starting up a business, or, you know, going on YouTube, or something that takes a lot of effort and a lot of willpower, it's going to be hard for you to do that. You're going to have a fear of failure. But what I did is I said to myself, okay, rather than going all in and saying I'm going to be a vegetarian forever, I said I'm going to do it for 7 days. So I set myself a trial period. I said I'm going to do it for 7 days, and if I can do it, then I'm going to continue doing it. If I don't, then do you know what? It's no harm. I'll just go back to the way I was, and maybe I'd have learned some things in the process as well. I maybe would have learned to cook some better food, or, you know, eat some different eating habits. But it got to the 8th day, and I forgot. I literally forgot that I'd been eating vegetarian, and And I was like, okay, cool. So that was pretty easy. I'm just going to continue to do it. So at the beginning, there was this massive hurdle that I had to overcome, right? What the hell was I going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What was I going to eat? I had no idea. But at the end of that, just a week, I realized that all the fuss was for nothing, right? And I was one of those people that thought people that were vegetarian were like crazy. They're like, how can you not have steak for dinner? Like, how is that possible? What the hell could you eat? How are you alive? I was that person. But just doing it for 7 days, I realized that I was just so wrong before. I was so deluded to thinking that this was really, really hard. And let's talk about that in another aspect. Put that on a different tangent. If how I can relate it to now, starting up a YouTube channel. I guess I thought it was hard, but I had a lot more belief in myself that I could do it because I've already overcome a massive goal, a massive shift in my mindset, a massive shift in my eating habits, which is what you do a lot. Most of the time, we're thinking about when we're going to eat and what we're going to eat. And then when we've eaten, we're thinking about how nice it was. We're always thinking about food. So that was a massive mindset shift. So I thought, hey, I can do YouTube. I believe in myself. I have willpower. I know I can do it. I know I can commit. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it and not be scared, right? Not be scared, not be disheartened from what other people think. And that leads me on to my second point, right? My second point is people judging me, okay? And people will judge you. I get a lot of judgment, and unfortunately, it's from people that you wouldn't expect it to be from. But that's just the nature of it. So people judged me for being vegetarian, and a lot of the time it's in jest. It's kind of like you're crazy, like you're going to wither away, all that sort of stuff. You're going to be a little weakling, and of course I expected that. It's not nice to hear those things. It doesn't make you feel good about yourself, and I'm quite a skinny guy, so anyway. So for me, I did, lose some weight and stuff like that. But the point is that people will always have issues with things that are not normal, right? Again, 2% of people in the UK are vegetarian. It's not normal. People don't expect it. It's not normal for people to start up YouTube channels. It's not really normal for people to start up businesses, or successful businesses at least. So throughout the last kind of few years, and I've been vegetarian for nearly 3 years now, I've kind of dealt with people judging me for the actions that I take and the decisions that I've made. Now, ultimately, that has desensitized me to people judging me. So for me caring about what other people think. What I now think personally is, cool, you have your opinion, I've got my opinion. Doesn't mean one of us is right, but I'll do my thing, you do your thing, and that's cool, right? I've become a lot less judgmental on other people because people judge me a lot. And when I look at YouTube, people judge me because I have a YouTube channel that is based around making money online, right? People think that it might be like pyramid schemes or scams because they have no knowledge of it. And people judge, right? People judge. But I have that resistance now to just not really care because, cool, people have got their opinion, and that may be because they're ill-informed. And I've got my opinion, which may be wrong, but it's my opinion, and I'm happy to stand by it until I am proven wrong, until I figure out that maybe I'm not right, in which case my opinion can change. But having no regrets is super important. So if you're thinking about doing something that is different to the majority of people, and a lot of the stuff that I talk about on this channel is not normal for a lot of people. Most people work a 9-to-5 jobs for the majority of their life. Most people never start up a YouTube channel. Most people aren't vegetarian. It doesn't mean that they're not really great things that you can do. And again, I'm not telling you to go and become vegetarian. That's not what this is about. And it's not to say that my poop doesn't smell or anything like that. It may do, who knows? But that is what this video is about. It's about having the commitment and the willpower to do something that is drastically different and can affect your lives in ways that you had no idea about. But also, once you started, you realize actually you built up this big thing. You built up this big event to be really, really hard. And actually you do it and you realize, oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's actually a lot more enjoyable as well. And the other thing is, people will judge you whatever you do, especially if you're doing something that is not normal. And I'm going to give you a really kind of funny example that I still get literally every time I go out. Is I'll go out for a meal with my girlfriend, and she most of the time she eats vegetarian, but she's not vegetarian. Okay, it's just because it makes sense for us to eat similar food, and she likes that sort of stuff. She's not a big meat eater anyway. But when we go to a restaurant, she will have like a burger or a steak or something like meaty as a treat. I will, of course, not. Whenever we order food, I'll obviously order something vegetarian. Pretty much every time, the waiter or the waitress, which is normally different from the person that is taking your order, will bring the food over, and they will give the meat dish to me, or they'll give the vegetarian dish to her, because I think it's deemed to be more feminine if you're vegetarian, which again is just complete bullshit. But that's judgment that I get literally when I go out. Is that it's kind of like, oh wait, no, which one is vegetarian? They automatically assume it's her. So that's, again, a judgment that I will get all the time. But at the beginning, I was like, oh, am I like, is this weird? Is this weird that I'm vegetarian? Like, do people think that's weird? But now I just don't care. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's be. And I'll have a glass of wine as well, and she'll have a beer. But again, you've just got to not think about it. You just got to care. If you start up a YouTube channel and some of your friends or whatever, that they don't really believe in you, or they think that you're like it's crazy, then just ignore them completely, because they're never going to help you. They're only going to bring you down, right? If I let people tell me that I'm going to waste away and I'm going to become ill and all this other stuff because I'm vegetarian, I would have gone back to eating meat and probably been more unhealthy than I am now. So same with YouTube. If I'd listened to people that said it's not going to work, it's silly. Why would you put yourself online like that? It's embarrassing or whatever. I wouldn't be doing it now. I wouldn't be able to live the life that is so much more engaged, so much more enjoyable for me. I'm able to work from home. I'm able to do these videos for you guys, and hopefully I give you guys a lot of value, and that brings me value. I like doing that. So if I'd have listened to some people judging me, I wouldn't be in the position I am now. So don't listen to people that always have negative things to say or don't understand your point of view, right? If there is someone, for example, if there's a vegetarian person that I meet that maybe isn't vegetarian anymore, and they give me really substantial reasons as to why they've done that, I might think about it, I might look into it, but at the end of the day, I'm always going to go back to my two beliefs, which are I don't want to eat dead animals and I want to be more healthy. Those are the main things. And for YouTube, if someone tells me why YouTube is the worst thing to do ever because they are a YouTuber that stopped, then I will listen to them, but I might not take on their advice, because at the end of the day, I want to do YouTube. So have willpower, have strength within you, and you will be rewarded with that in the future, because people will love you for it. But again, that's the video for you guys. If you want to see a video about why I did it for the kind of health benefits and stuff like that, I can do like a video like that, but I don't really think you guys would be interested in that. I don't think many people will be interested in that. I'm sure you can kind of Google why be a vegetarian, and there'll be like 50,000 videos on it. But yeah, if you think something's important, I really think you should do it, regardless of what other people think. If you think it's important, that's all that matters, right? If you think it's important. All right, guys, so let's announce the giveaway from the last video. If you are the winner, make sure you get in touch with you within 12 hours. Today's video is a rollover, which means the person that won the last video winner, which was product research for noobs, they did not get in touch within 12 hours. I have to record a video, I have to pick a winner. So this is a rollover. They won £12, which unfortunately they have not won anymore. That will be added on to today's prize winning. So if you are the winner, make sure you get in touch ASAP. This is why you need to have your notifications turned on. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to claim your prize. So also, let's make sure you comment on the videos, because again, you can't win if you don't comment. So let's pick a random winner from that video. Who's it going to be? It's Miss Smith. Mrs. Smith. What does ungated mean, please? Well, I did answer that comment, so you will know what it means, but you are the winner. I have seen your name a few times on the old comments, so make sure you get in touch with me, info@johnnybradley.com. Screenshot of you actually logged into your YouTube account. Also, let me know what currency, so in pounds or dollars or euros or whatever, and I will send you at least £12, or it'll be at least to £17, but let's find out how much it is. So whatever we get here, we're going to add on £12 because that was the last amount which didn't get claimed. Whoa! So we are going for £36. I should probably write that down. But you have won £36. I need to PayPal that to you. Make sure you get in touch with me within the next 12 hours. I can't stress that enough. Or that £36 will roll over until the next video. If you want to make sure you put yourself forward for winning that, you have to comment down below. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If it's been thought-provoking, or you've learned something about me that you didn't already know, or you have something to add, I'd really, really like to hear that in the comments. I want to kind of, I'm happy to answer questions about this. If you do have specific questions. But of course, subscribe if you're not already. Turn on notifications, because I PayPal people up to £25 3 times a week at least. Hit that like button if you've liked this video. And of course, I will see you tomorrow for the next daily upload. Bye-bye.